Yo, Smelly Randy here. For this outdoor detour, my buddy Tom's flying in from Ohio. We're gonna do a big old road trip through Utah, hit all 5 national parks, hopefully one in Colorado too. I mean, just look at this route. I'd love to tell you more about it, but we gotta hit the road, start covering some ground. First stop, Moab. Let's go! All right, we're about, I don't know, 4.5 hours in, something like that. Hey Tom.
How's it going?
It's freaking cold. We're in a Grand Junction right now. Freaking cold, so we're getting the winter layers out, ready to go for when we get there. But hour 33 left, and we'll be in Moab. Alright, so we're here at a Moab campground, but we are feeling quite lazy after that drive, and I think we're just gonna have a quick drink, continue on into Arches, and just go straight to the Delicate Arch trailhead and just try and sleep in the car for I don't know, 3-4 hours. Plan is to meet some other friends at the trailhead at 5:45 and hike up to Delicate Arch for sunrise, and then continue on through Arches. So, all right, we made it. Delicate Arch trailhead. The current time is 2:07 a.m. That's it. Good night.
Warming your toes up?
Hello.
What's up, bud?
How's it going?
Good, man.
Hello.
What's up? You made it.
Did you guys camp at Big Ben?
Nope, we camped right here.
Oh, you did?
Really?
We are on the trail. First trail of the trip. Heading up to Delicate Arch. Picked up a few more people on the way. Hey Josh.
What's up?
Rex. Oh, hi Tom.
It's pretty cool.
Whew. Piece of cake. There she is. Whew. And in time for sunrise too. Not bad. It's only one other group of people up here, so for now, got it all to ourselves.
Hi, Randy.
Hey guys. I'm going in. Show you how big this thing is. Whew. It's big. Hey guy.
What's up? Good morning.
Morning. We are posted up waiting for sunrise.
Yeah.
I need to get my tripod out and do something.
Better get ready.
I'm way ahead of you. Yeah, where's the shot?
Tom's way ahead of me. He's got the tripod out. Whew. All right, that's a wrap. Time to go check out the rest of Arches. Quick stop at Fiery Furnace. And we're here. What do you think, guys?
It's on fire.
All right, now we're making the short walk over the Double Arch. Definitely one of my favorite spots in the park here. All right, so that's Double Arch. Got a few more stops in the park to make. This is Balancing Rock. What do you think, Josh?
I'm wondering why it's called Park Avenue and not Wall Street. That's what I think.
U.S.
There you have it. Moab Brewery.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks for coming out.
Do those two? Okay.
All right, we had a nice lunch at Moab Brewery. We lost Josh and Christina, but we gained Corey. Hey, Corey.
Hey there.
Tom's still with us, and we are in Canyonlands National Park. Freaking crazy out here. Last stop in Canyonlands, Mesa Arch, and look at this. There's no one here. Not lined with tripods like it normally is. So there is one guy here. How's it going?
Pretty crowded here.
Oh yeah, at least at sunrise.
Really?
Yeah, at sunrise it's a madhouse. Alright, so today we knocked out Arches National Park and Canyonlands National Park, had lunch in Moab, and now we're on our way to Capitol Reef. We only have about 45 minutes left to Capitol Reef, so gonna get there, set up camp, and get a fire going, drink some beers, and hang out. All good? Alright, one down. My outdoor vitals, 0 degree down sleeping bag. I bought this right before a trip to Yosemite to go camp up on Glacier Point in the winter, and yeah, it's been my winter bag ever since. It's fantastic. Alright, so as far as gear goes, I've got all my backpacking gear since I knew that was a possibility that we were going to go backpacking. So for a sleeping pad, I've got the Climate Insulated Static V sleeping pad. Relatively inexpensive sleeping pad. I think when they're on sale, Amazon does a lot of sales on them. You can get them for around $60. Super lightweight, packs down, nice and small, smaller than any other sleeping pad I've used. But it's good, reliable sleeping pad, inexpensive. That's the only sleeping pad I use backpacking, so it's great. For my sleeping bag, rocking the Outdoor Vitals 0 degree down sleeping bag, which I bought right before a winter camping trip in Yosemite, and it's been my go-to winter sleeping bag ever since. Even when it's like 30-40 degrees out, I'll use this just so I know I'm warm. As far as pillows go, I actually use quite a few different pillows. It's all depending on the application, where I'm using it, if I'm backpacking or not. If I'm car camping, a lot of times, if I'm sleeping in a car, which we did last night, I use one of these medium Thermarest. They pack down decently small, but it's still a pretty decent package even when it's packed down, because really it's all foam. So I mean, it packs down to something like that. It's still pretty large, but when I'm actually camping, backpacking, I actually use 2 pillows. So first, I have this tiny little Outdoor Vitals inflatable pillow. I take this, inflate it, stick it right in the head pocket of my sleeping bag, and that's like the base. That's what keeps me pretty much elevated. And on top of that, I've got the Nemo Philo. Everyone talks about how great these are. The reviews are great, and now I see why. Still about double the size of a full inflatable pillow, but these things are great because they're inflatable, but they also have like a 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch of memory foam, so it has a lot more cushioning. So this is the size of that pillow, So there's actually about a 1/2 inch of memory foam in there. And then here, you just blow this thing up. It takes like 5 breaths, ready? All right, 3 breaths. And that's the pillow, memory foam on top, inflatable. Thing is fantastic. Can't recommend these enough. I take these on airplanes, take them everywhere. They're great. You're going tab up?
I'm up.
What are you doing?
I'm straight.
All right.
Normal.
I'll twist. Done. Good push. Hope the microphone picked that up.
Hope it didn't. So that takes us to Sunday morning to hit Horseshoe, Monument Valley.
And a slot canyon, potentially.
That is.
And then after it gets dark, we go from Monument Valley all the way to Sand Dunes.
And camp there
Yeah,
Sunday night.
yeah.
Wow, this is really thought out.
Because we can't camp here. Yeah. All right, Tom's been talking up this restroom in Capitol Reef at the campground, so we're gonna check it out. Oh, oh my God. This heater right here, it must be like 80, 85 degrees in here, and it's like 20, 25 outside. Super clean. All right, now I understand what Tom was talking about. Gotta say, Tom was dead on. This place is 5 stars. Just can't get over this. It is literally like a sauna in here. It's fantastic. There's legitimately about a 60-degree difference between in here and out there. Oh, someone's here. Oh, it's not. Dude, this place is awesome.
This is good. I wonder if there's enough room for a tent in here.
Breaking out the Jeremiah Johnson Mountain Man beer. You don't have to drink it, but
I will.
you won't regret it.
Thank you.
Don't be alarmed, the entire top comes off. We are 25 degrees. Holy cow. Not a bad view, right? Gotta say, this campground in Capitol Reef has been top notch. It's about 6:45 and about 20 degrees according to the car. So it's extremely chilly. We're just packing up, getting ready to head down the scenic drive. Hi, Tom.
Freezing.
What'd you say?
Cold.
It is really cold. Coffee helps. Packing up shop. I got all my stuff from the tent packed up, ready to go. Just waiting for it to get a little bit lighter out so we can actually see everything on the scenic drive before we hit the road down to Bryce. So yeah, we'll be out of here in no time. All right, so here's your 360 view of the campground. And here's the bathroom. The best bathroom in the national park system. We are at the Capitol Gorge trailhead. We're going to be heading to the Petroglyphs Narrows and Pioneer Register and tanks. I don't. What are the tanks? Oh, here we go. 1911. Hello.
Would you like a map today?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you much.
Bryce Canyon, here we come.
We are at Bryce Canyon National Park, our fourth national park of this trip. Oh, and we are at Rainbow Point, which is the furthest part of the park where the road dead ends. And oh my god. So Bryce is basically one main road all the way through the park, and then it dead ends, and then you come drive all the way back down. And I've only been here once, and we didn't drive like even 10% of this road. So we decided to drive all the way to the end and see how things were. So we are racing through Bryce right now. Wasting a lot of time making this video right now. And then we're off to Zion, and then we'll see what else we have time for today. All right, we are on the rim trail from Inspiration Point. It's incredible out here. All the hoodoos down below. Some of you might recognize this room and this backdrop right here. Made a quick stop to visit our friends at Outdoor Vitals. Check out some of the new gear. This is a top quilt right here. We got an underquilt, the Airy underquilt right here. And you see the extent of all the rest of their gear on the wall that if you watch them on YouTube, you'd be familiar with exactly all of this gear already. So good deal. Gonna get geared up and off to Zion. So. Hello. Yes, please. Awesome. Thank you much. Not too bad, huh?
It's awesome.
There you go.
Nothing like Mountain Man.
Tasty treats.
Come weird.
There we go. Woo!
We've only slept for like 5 hours.
This is Zion National Park. National Park number 5 in 2 days.
It covers Utah.
Yep. All 5 national parks in Utah. Check, 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 check.
Check.
Check. All right, as you can see, we got a pretty good thing going here. It's about 10 o'clock and we're just setting up camp. Got the fire cooking. There. Oh. All right, the current time is 5:07 a.m. We got to be packed up and hitting the road in the next 23 minutes in order to go catch sunrise. We didn't wake up early to go catch sunrise because we haven't slept yet for some insane, ungodly reason. Honestly, we just didn't really ever find a good reason to go to sleep. We weren't really tired. We had enough firewood to last the entire night, as you can see. So yeah, it's not gonna be easy, but we've been short on sleep this whole trip, and we're just gonna add to it, and we'll catch up later. We just have too much to do. It is cold, it is early, and we are chasing sunrise. We decided to make a little outdoor detour off of our planned route to go somewhere neither of us has been before. Just wait till you see where I am. We were driving down to Bryce Canyon National Park from Capitol Reef, and Tom happened to be looking at the map that I printed out, that outlining our whole route, and he happened to see a landmark on the map that wasn't part of the route, and he was like, you know, what if we went here? And I just blew it off, took it with a grain of salt. It just seemed totally unreachable, but after we talked more about it and figured out logistics, well, now we are at Grand Canyon National Park. Woo! We made it. National Park number 6 of this trip. National Park number 6 in 3 days. This is the beginning of our 3rd day. I hope you aren't scared of heights. Woo! Right, we are walking across, I guess, one of the 2 Navajo bridges, or maybe just this one's the Navajo Bridge, I don't know. Looked pretty cool from the road after we drove across it. Here it is. So we drove across it right here, looked down, saw the insane Colorado River, and said, oh yeah, we can make a quick stop. So yeah, Navajo Bridge, nice little pit stop on our way to Horseshoe Bend. So just an incredible area all around. I mean, it's surrounded by mountains and mesas and red rock. Hey Tom, you got your minimum one water bottle?
No, it's 45 degrees.
You got your hat?
I brought my hat because it's a necessity.
Horseshoe Bend is insanely windy right now. Absolutely disgusting sand, loose sand blowing. And I think my camera's getting destroyed slowly. So that's great.
You should probably take
So yeah, it's stupid windy. Getting the hell out of here. Windy right now. Absolutely disgusting sand.
Right now, you guys are currently standing on the Navajo reservation, so
Okay.
we're all on the Navajo tribe.
Okay. Have you been down today yet?
Yeah, this is actually my second time going down today.
How are is it extra sandy because of the wind up here?
Yeah, that is
okay.
why. That's why I was like, cameras,
Perfect.
or you gotta be careful with the cameras.
You'll see the staircase, the entrance coming down.
Antelope. Whoa. This is nuts. We are in upper or lower?
Lower.
Lower. Antelope Canyon. It's freaking amazing.
It's fantastic. It's a little sandy, but
I haven't really. Lower Antelope Canyon is freaking awesome. What? I feel like these canyons are so impossible to shoot only because there's so many. Huh?
it's gotta be. This is ridiculous.
It's almost impossible to shoot because there's just so many lines, so many different perspectives, so many colors, so much different lighting. Whoa. This is crazy. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, are you serious? On our way to Monument Valley for sunset, have to make a quick stop to see my...
Oh my god.
We just stopped at a gas station like an hour ago, maybe half hour ago. I was the one responsible for pumping the gas. I put my card in, it took it, put the pump in, pulled the thing. It started and I walked inside. I don't know what happened, but this could be problematic.
Oh, just take the 22.
It's going down so fast. We made it to Monument Valley. However, we are, I think, 20 miles to empty. And I'd say if you had to pick your least favorite places to be 20 miles to empty, this is probably it. Middle of nowhere, Utah. Oh god. Alright, so it's 10:20 p.m. We are 2 hours away from Great Sand Dunes National Park, and we just got to Pagosa Springs, and we got a bit of a situation developing as we approach Wolf Creek Pass. Pah.
This Hyundai Accent is definitely built for the mountains, but something inside me just feels that that's not a good decision. Unfortunately, we are now on the clock to get my ass back to the airport.
Yes.
In 13 and a half hours.
So yeah, there's a bit of a winter weather system actively hitting southern Colorado, which normally wouldn't be too big of an issue, but we're in a rental Hyundai, I don't know.
It's an Accent.
Two-wheel drive Accent. We can't go up Wolf Creek Pass because if it's snowing like this in Pagosa, it's snowing, 4 times more up on Wolf Creek Pass. So it's just not even an option. It really isn't. So All right, this is our current situation right now. Oh my God. Oh, it's so cold. Worst case scenario for us right now. When we were booking this rental car last week, I remember saying, I mean, if there was any chance of snow, I'd just drive myself and we wouldn't even get a rental car. And at the time, there was no chance. But here we are. Luckily, we decided to pull over at Riff Raff Brewing.
Until 10.
Huh? Nah, they're closed?
They're closed.
No, but the lights are on.
It's 10.
It's snowing.
It's 10:30.
No! Oh, no, no, no! It's the most fitting last day of this trip.
It went too smooth.
So we're gonna have one more drink here. Plan is basically stay here, get some rest. Hopefully 2 to 4 hours of sleep. Get up before sunrise.
We're gonna go 10 miles up. We're gonna make a fire, hang out for like 2 hours, and it's gonna stop snowing. We're gonna go and make it to sand dunes for sunrise.
Sounds pretty confident about that.
Driving a monster truck around, it's really easy. Feel that confident.
Everything this trip has just gone way too smoothly. So this is the most fitting last day of the trip. We've got the locals discussing where we could potentially get firewood for tonight. Good to go. Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, all we can do is wish you luck. You got
Right.
this.
Thanks, man. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. This could be drivable. Huge shout out to the crew over at Riff Raff Brewing in Pagosa Springs. We could have easily had 0 beers tonight because we got here just after 10 p.m. and that's when they close. 10:30 p.m. and that's when they close.
They closed at 10.
And they offered us 1 beer and we said, awesome, thanks. And then we drank those and they offered us another beer. So, and they helped us find places to get firewood. So again, huge shout out to Riff Raff Brewing and everyone that works there. Working our way down Wolf Creek Pass. We're really doing it. 2-wheel drive at a heart-pumping 7 miles per hour. It's still snowing up here. But man, it's still stressful. I mean, we're driving on at like about 2 to 4 inches of snow that hasn't been plowed at all. So it's rough. Still have some outside hopes of getting this great sand dunes before sunrise.
Estimated arrival 3:10.
Yeah. This hunk of junk bottomed out on a pile of bison dung that we passed over coming out of Grand Canyon, and we just went up and over Wolf Creek Pass and about 2 to 4 inches of freshies. And we're still plowing through fresh power right now. Great Sand Dunes National Park, here we come. ETA 325, let's go. Great Sand Dunes. We made it. Well, we made it. All right, well, our trip is finally coming to an end after not even 4 full days. And we are at National Park number 7. Here you go. Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve. Yeah, dunes actually look awesome. It's under 20. The wind chill, it's got to be 0 or less. It's got to be negatives, I'm thinking. It's miserable. It looked like it was gonna clear up in the morning, but it just didn't. It's just overcast everywhere after driving here in pretty insane snow conditions over mountain passes in our shitty Hyundai rental car. So this was our 7th national park in just 4 days. Actually, our 7th national park, oh my god. Our 7th national park in just 82 hours. So I think we saw enough for Great Sand Dunes. Oh my god. So I gotta go home now. It's too cold. Well, we're just outside of Great Sand Dunes and we had to pull over immediately because we don't know what the heck kind of rainbow this is. I mean, it's a rainbow, but I don't understand why it's there, but it looks amazing. Just got back from the most insane, ridiculous, unlikely, demanding, tiring, amazing, incredible road trip. I think that is possible in, I guess, 3.5 days, technically. So, Tom, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Awesome. Thanks for sticking through all this shit.
It was a good time. I look forward to the next one.
Hope you had fun, man.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
Where are we going next? I don't want to hold you. He's got a flight to catch.
All right, man.
It's racing along. Safe travels.
Hey, man.
Later, dude.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.